good people? What it is, what it do with the whoop whoop? It is me, it is her, it is she, it is I, Miss Tamika Renee Bly, back with another episode of Uncomfortable Conversations. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is you may be tuning in to me. I hope that you are in great spirits. I hope that whether you are going through something publicly or suffering silently, that you know that this too shall pass and everything will indeed work itself out. Not because Tamika Bly said so, but because why would it not? Pray about it. And after you pray about it, leave it in God's hand. Don't pray and worry. Pray and keep it moving. Okay, I have 2 affirmations and a quote, and then I'm going to get right into it. First affirmation is, I am healing gently. I am healing gently. I am healing gently. You are healing gently. I deserve better. I deserve better. Comfortable. You deserve better. In the quote, all healing is first a healing of the heart. Excuse me. All healing is first a healing of the heart. Okay. Now, this segment is for the men and the women. Specifically for the men and women who are single parents. You know, I'm talking single parents that have, for the men, dated multiple women and it didn't work out. You know, for the women, dated multiple men and it didn't work out. First and foremost, I know for single parents that aside from us wanting to find our person, we also have to make sure that person is not only a great fit for us, but for our children as well. Great role model, you know. So what I want to say is, for men and women, if you are in the energy of feeling like you're the reason why said relationships haven't worked out for you, if you are in the energy of feeling like you want to take a step back, you know, possibly put yourself on a shelf because you're tired of putting yourself out there and you keep getting the same results, or you keep meeting a female who, you know, because the mask eventually falls off. So it starts off one way and then you get in deeper and then you see like, oh shit, she really ain't who she said she was. And same goes for the women meeting men. If you are in that type of energy, this is for you. This is a conversation that you need to tune into. Furthermore, what I want to say is, if you are in the energy of questioning yourself as to what it is you could possibly be doing wrong, it's okay to self-reflect. But when you know in your heart of hearts that you are not the reason that said relationship failed, don't spend too much time in your mind trying to rack your brain to figure out what it is that you're doing wrong. 10 times out of 10, it's not you. Okay. Now, if you're in the energy of not being healed from what your past person may have did to you, and it can be 7 years ago you was in something, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and you just are not over it. Then some of that blame, this goes for men and women, some of that blame can possibly fall on you because unbeknownst to you, you could very well be self-sabotaging because you were coming from a place that's not healed, or you're coming from a place where you done put this woman in the same box as all the others who left you stinking, did you dirty. Women, you have put this man in the same box as the other as the other tender dick ass who did you dirty and left you stinking, you know. Now you're self-sabotaging. You're treating this man and this woman the same way that you treated them. And the new person could possibly be showing you all things new, all things different, all things better. But you're not healed, sir, ma'am. So what do we do when we are not healed? Hurt people hurt people. This ain't nothing that Tamika just came up with. Y'all already know that. And then it turns into you self-sabotaging. You unknowingly pushing that person away. You, or knowingly, you might know, you are making said person want to remove their energy from you. You know, if you're anything like me, I move in silence. I like to move in silence because I'm not confrontational. I don't like to argue, you know. It could all be so simple with clear communication. But anyway, if you're anybody like me, you know, you'll see the you'll see the pattern, you know, especially if you dealt with men and women who, if you are in a place of being healed or on your healing journey, it's not hard for us to spot out someone who still needs to heal. If you know, you know. So if you're anything like me, when you spot behavior coming from someone that you're into, men or women, I'm still speaking to my men and women who are single parents, god damn it. And you spot that and you remove your energy back, you know, and you find yourself being in your head on some, what is it about me? What am I not doing? Like, or what am I doing? What should I be doing more of? What am I not doing enough of? It's not you. Get out your head, especially if you're not in the energy of self-sabotaging. It's not you. It's not you. Don't allow the actions of other people to change your character. Now, if feelings and time and everything have been invested with said woman or man, you're going to feel something. If you don't, then you probably didn't care to begin with in the first place. But if the feelings were genuine and real, you're going to feel something. You're going to be a little hurt. You're going to be a little sad, but you're not going to be there for long because it's not you. It's not you. Now, on the self-sabotaging aspect, you might be a little fucked up. Like, damn, I pushed this person away because of my own shit. How do I get them back? How do I go about opening up that door for communication again? Figure that out. Now, as far as we go, as far as being single moms and dad and wanting companionship and everything, like that's all fine and dandy. But now the kid comes into play, right? Not only for the single moms and dads do we seek companionship for us, you know, if the dad or the mom, whether the other party is involved or not in the kid's life, whoever we decide to be with is ultimately going to be around our child. So we want to make sure they're a great fit for the child. We want to make sure that they are great role models for the children as well. Right? Cool. Here's another thing for the men and women. Don't also too, I feel when you have your standards in place, okay? When you have your boundaries in place, okay? When you know who you are, when you know what you want, when you know what you stand for, when you know what you are not going to tolerate, when you know that, hey, I just came from there and she treated me like that and I vowed to never go back there. I just came from there and he treated me like that and I vowed to never go back there. I know my worth now. And when someone comes in, okay, and whether they're putting you in the same box as every other man or woman that they dealt with, so they're treating you a certain type of way, or they're coming in doing things, behaving a way that's making you take a step back to be like, oh no, this is not in alignment with the things that I said I wanted from my next man, from my next woman. The things just don't align. Okay? Don't beat yourself up when you see, hey, Rainy, hey. Don't beat yourself up when you see or feel like maybe I've given up too easy. Maybe I should have never pulled my energy back. You know, maybe this, maybe that. No, no. How dare you beat yourself up, sir, because you know your worth? How dare you beat yourself up, man, because you know your worth? You are not going to sit back and allow anybody to put you in a category that you don't fit in, like you just don't relate. So now you pulling your energy back has you in your head. What is it about me? What do I need to do? Me. No, we not allowing the actions of others to change our characters. If you started off with good intentions and a pure heart, you're gonna end that way, sir, ma'am. Again, we all human. We got feelings. You know, it's okay to be sad. You know, you may have really liked him. You may have really liked her, but they shown you some things that, again, it's just not aligned with who you are today. The healed you. It's not aligned with the healed version of you. Don't beat yourself up. I'm talking about it because I've been there, men. I've been there, women. On some, in my case, my son's father is non-existent. In some other people's case, the dad and the mom, they're there, y'all just not together. Okay. Now, if you are in the energy of where you don't have any communication with the other parent and you've been in a situation to where I once was, where I was in my head on some, yo, like, first of all, I'm not going to be or keep myself in a relationship just to say I'm in a relationship when I know that relationship is not conducive to my health. And furthermore, it's not beneficial for me or my kid. I'm not doing that. I would gladly sit in a corner with a 500-piece puzzle or a big ass coloring book and some crayons and live my best life as a single person. Of course, nobody wants to be alone, you know, But in going through situations like this, it may require you, or at least give you the feeling of maybe you might need to sit in that single energy just a little bit longer, because you're not going to settle. You know your worth. You have those boundaries in place. Okay, you have those standards. If your standards are deemed too high for him, he gotta fucking go. If it's deemed too high for her, she gotta go. Your standards are not too high, they're not too low. Your standards are your standards. Your boundaries are your boundaries. You stand 10 whole toes down on what it is you believe in, what it is that you know you want, what you need. Okay. So, yeah, I was in the energy of, and I broke down thinking about this. I did. I broke down thinking about this. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna end it. Hopefully, y'all felt the message, okay? And if it resonates with you, and you feel like it'll resonate with someone else, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, and tell a friend. I not too long ago was in the energy of, I'm just gonna be single. I'm just gonna be by myself, like, and I'm okay with that. What made me break down was, I have a son that's about to be 16, okay? Because I know my worth, because those boundaries have been put in place, because I have my standards. I refuse to be in something that I'm not wholeheartedly happy in, okay? Because I did the work to heal myself, to make sure that I'm not bringing those people with me on this new journey. I've often felt like I'm just ultimately going to end up by myself. Okay, my son, I've never had a man live with me. Okay, so my son has never, I've dated, and of course, boyfriends or whatever, they come stay the night. When you go, your shit gotta go too. But I've never lived with a man or have had a man live with me. And my thing was, my son never seeing his mom be in a healthy, happy relationship. Okay. Not that he's seen me be in a toxic one, but because there are things that I refuse to put up with, and I know my worth, and I love me enough for the both of us, I'm okay with sitting in that single energy if I have to. But in the back of my mind, it's it's not, my son has never witnessed his mom be in a healthy, happy relationship because of his mom. It's because I'm not going to let my son see me in a relationship where I'm getting mistreated, where I'm being abused, where I'm being disrespected. Again, because yes, it's about me, but it's about him too. I'm a woman raising a young man up in this world whose father has been inconsistent for years due to his own shit. Nothing about me, the door's always been open, due to his own shit. And my thing was, again, I'm not going to put myself in something just to say I'm in something. There's a lot of people I know, okay, that are in relationships because they don't want this man. They just simply don't want to see him with no one else. They just simply don't want to see her with no one else. I don't give a flying fuck. If I'm with you and you mistreating me, I don't give a damn how good you look. I don't give a damn how good the D is. Okay, because I ain't never been dickmatized. Dick ain't never had me. I'm just saying. I've had good dick. I've had great dick. I've had amazing dick. I've had outstanding dick. I've had magnificent dick. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's not the dick that normally gets the type of women of my caliber. First of all, I like where your mind is at. Let me see where your mind is at. And then we can get into all that. Okay? But anyway, because I feel like I just got off track there. Anyway, my concern is, yes, my son has mentors and stuff outside the home, but for him to not have witnessed his mom be loved correctly, even with my ex that I left almost 2 years ago, like me having to tell my son, like, if not for nothing, don't lie to these women. When you get ready to put yourself out there, be upfront and honest from jump. If you're only looking for sex, let her know that. If you're only looking for someone just to chill with on the weekends, let her know that. Like, just be whatever it is. Don't lie. And I tell my son that. You be honest. Be honest. And if you are at a point in your life, men and women, where you recognize there's some things inside of you that you indeed still need to work on, be honest with yourself about the healing work you still need to do. I did a whole segment on that. Check it out. Don't deny yourself the things that you are supposed to have because you're neglecting the healing work that you need to do. Don't self-sabotage what may turn out to be your person, the best woman for you, the best man for you, the great role model for your child, sir, the great role model for your child, ma'am. Some of us still have work to do. Stop neglecting that shit. The moral of that story, I already said it, but I'm going to say it again. Don't allow the actions of others to change your character. If you already came in with good intentions and a pure heart, you leave that way. If someone is trying to take you out your character and you done came a long way, you did so much work, silence is fucking golden. You don't have to say or feed into everything, every negative thing that someone is throwing at you. Silence is golden. If you're in the energy of self-sabotaging things that are people and things that the universe and God is sending to you, and you feel like, damn, now I done fucked up, I want to get that person back. How do I go about getting that person back? Fuck all that. Work on yourself. And if it's in the cards for you and that person to align again, it will happen. And I just want to end it with, don't put a question mark where God put a period. And I thank you all for tuning in. And it's me, it is her, it is she, it is I, Miss Tamika Renee Bly, back with another episode on Uncomfortable Conversations. I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I hope that you have a great weekend. I hope that the start of your week is well. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.